Welcome to April. Spring has certainly sprung in a lot of areas. Although we had hoped that March would go out like a lamb, it spurred some significant ending storms and started the tornado season in the Midwest and Mid-South a little bit earlier than usual and with some significant devastation. So I wanted to start this video noting this loss and these tragedies and sharing the thoughts and prayers from me and everyone at Fidelity for those that may have suffered as a result of these devastating storms, especially any loss of life within your community. I'd like to touch on just a couple of topics this month. The first is the discussion of agency values and culture. As many of you know, I served as president of the American Land Title Association a few years ago. I was privileged to proceed over the development of the American Land Title Association's Our Value Initiative. We looked at what we do as an industry and felt that there were three core values that we all share as an industry. We lead, we deliver, we protect. As with all organizations, a clear set of values help to set a positive direction and establish a clear identity, something that we wanted to do at ALTA, not only for the trade association, but also for the industry overall. This defines what drives us, what we want to produce for our customers, and what they can count on with regard to their property ownership. I'm also part of a work group at ALTA that looks to highlight the focus of our agencies with regard to these values, and to also share with our agents that this concept can be a positive part of the development of your agency. I feel strongly that establishing clear values for your agency helps to set a positive culture that not only follows, but lives these values. It certainly takes a committed effort to work with your team to discuss and establish what are the values that drive your operation, and focus on your operation to be able to establish that. But once established, you'll see a greater employee buy-in and engagement, greater employee satisfaction, and improved employee retention, as this establishes a clear culture within your organization, all leading to exceptional customer service and increased revenues. As we are hopefully coming out of our depressed market and looking to move our operations forward, now is a great time to engage with your team, identify the values that you want to drive your culture, and look to acknowledge and celebrate this culture of excellence. The second topic deals with the American Land Title Association best practices. Yeah, I've got two ALTA items in here. Last month, I mentioned the rollout by ALTA of the revised and updated best practices and our resources to assist you with understanding the changes and working towards implementation. As we've gone out and discussed this with agents, a frequent comment has come back. A few of our agents have adopted this, but not many. The consistent comment is that best practices are not that important, as many lenders are no longer requiring certification. This may be true that many of the lenders have moved away from what had driven the industry close to 10 years ago with a focus of establishing clear criteria as to the quality of the agencies. But if you only focus on that, it misses a key value as to the review and adoption of best practices within your operations. These best practices were established not only to serve the role of comfort to a lender that you are acting in their best interest and the best interest of their customer, but they are also a standard which, if followed, provides comfort to you that you are doing everything you can to best serve your customer, the consumer. These practices, such as proper escrow accounting, protection of NPI, or how to best manage third-party signers for your operations, set a higher standard that we should all strive for. So take a minute and review your practices in light of these best practices. Look to follow these standards, and then you can proudly announce this to your lender, realtor, and attorney customers. In this market, every advantage helps. So go out there and show that you're one of the best in the industry by establishing the best practices you possibly can. So in ending my talk and video, in April, we celebrate a number of special holidays, be it religious or just fun with the family with the Easter Bunny. May April be a time of growth and renewal, much like spring flowers we're starting to see. And may your motivation to do your spring cleaning be certainly stronger than mine. See you in May.